Okay, I'll get the share screen brought up here. Okay, we're ready to go. Oh, and it looks like just logging in.
Was that, I'm sorry, I'm not hearing well. Hello?
Yes.
I'm not able to hear you, Lisa. I just hear like every other word.
Carolyn, can you help out?
I can. What would you like me to do?
Let's make sure Jeff can hear us. Jeff, are you there?
And Doug, are you able to hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. One thing Kelly might do is log off and log back in.
Okay. Can you guys hear me?
We can.
Yeah.
We can hear you just fine.
Oh. Well, and see, maybe it was just something weird there because now I'm hearing Carolyn just fine. I'm hearing Doug just fine. It's just Lisa, I just get every other word sometimes, but I'll keep trying.
Okay. Do we have Jeff yet?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Are you ready to be the
Yeah, okay, you're unmuted.
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. All right.
All right. Well, it looks like we have a quorum, so that's good.
We do need to do roll call though.
Yep. So let's do a roll call.
Commissioner Clemens,
Present?
Commissioner Lean,
Present?
Commissioner Lambert,
Here.
Commissioner Case.
Here.
I don't see Commissioner Fuchs or Tarbit. City Administrator Rizzatello is out of the office today. And we've got Finance Director Carlton, myself, and Carolyn Holm, Deputy Clerk. We do have a quorum, so we're good to go.
All right. Let's call this meeting to order.
At 5:03.
Perfect. Well, I think the first thing we need to do is approve the minutes from November 2nd. Does anybody want to make a motion to approve the minutes?
I will make a motion to approve the minutes from November 2nd.
You can do the agenda and the minutes in one motion.
Okay, I'll make a motion to do to approve the minutes and agenda for November 2nd and then the agenda for today.
I'll second approving the consent agenda.
Was that Bill Clemens?
Yes.
Thank you. So we need a vote.
I vote approve.
I second that.
No. Jeff, as the chair, you're supposed to call for the vote. All those say aye, yes.
Okay, thank you. All in favor for approving the motion, say aye.
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 And those against? None? Okay. Thank you. So the motion passes.
Okay, is Mike here tonight?
Mike is not here tonight.
Okay, so normally we turn it over to Mike and he starts our topics here. So is that you tonight, Lisa?
I can if you want me to. It's up to you as the chair.
Oh, I'd say yes, please.
Okay. So we've got two action items on the agenda. The first is a resolution that we do each year, declaring which events are basically declared City of College Place events. This allows the city funding to be used for them. It doesn't require anything, but it enables city funding to be used for these events. So does anybody have any discussion or questions about the listed events that are on here?
The block party, can you remind me what that is?
Well, that is something that ASWU from the university put on and the city assisted them with. And so we don't really want to take it off of there, because if we take it off of there and they are able to have it again, then we wouldn't be able to use city funding or assistance for it. So that's what it is. Hopefully, at some point in the spring or in a future spring, we'll be able to have that again.
Okay.
Well, I would say in a perfect world, all those look great.
Okay. So what we're asking of this commission is, if you agree with these events, is for you to make a motion to recommend that council approve these events for the 2021 fiscal year.
This is Bill. I would move to recommend to council approval of a resolution to declare official community events for fiscal year 2021 as presented.
This is Doug. I second that.
Thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any against? Okay, the motion passes. The next item is actually just some clarification on some things related to the code that regulates this commission. We realized when we were looking at terms ending that we had all of your terms ending in the same year, which we really try to avoid. So we try to stagger those. And one thing that has come up a couple of times is that technically, with there being 6 of you, we've got 6 voting members. And so that leads to not having, it's always best to have an odd number of commissioners. And so the proposal is to reduce the seats to 4 business people and the one ex officio, which is the Kyle Tarbett, the head of the chamber. So there would be a total of 5 voting members instead of 6. And then to stagger there's only 4 positions that really have ending terms, because the other positions are by whoever's job that is. So those 4 positions would stagger, where this year, starting 2021, 2 of those positions would have a 2-year term and 2 would have a 4-year term. And then at the end of that 2-year term, those people would have a 4-year. So then every 2 years, 2 commission terms would expire. So, and there's no term limits, so there's not saying that necessarily it wouldn't be just being reappointed as long as you're willing and able to serve. But it's just better to not risk having the entire commission turnover in the same year.
Right.
Is there any questions about any of this, or anything you guys don't like or would like different? Or?
So Lisa, so everybody expires this year, at the end of this year? Is that what you said?
Yes. Yes. We
Yeah.
hope you're going to continue.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, we've been reaching out to those commissioners whose terms are expiring. But since all of you guys were expiring at the same time, we figured we'd just talk about it in this meeting. So to let you know.
So we would have to go down one business member, is that what you're saying?
Yes. Yes. Either that, or you guys can to increase it by one, and then we have to find another business member willing to commit. So,
Is there anybody out there that is wanting to be on this committee?
Mike would be the one to answer that. I just,
Okay, can we address, well, I guess we have to address it now, because January will be kind of too late.
right.
Yeah. Okay, so we need somebody to step down.
Well, not everybody's here.
Well, that's true.
So we can discuss that over the next, couple of weeks.
Okay,
Mike can have conversations with you guys, and we can get all that figured out.
that's a good idea. And then Mike can get a hold of us, so we can get a hold of him to
Yeah.
see what direction everybody wants to go on that.
And also one of the changes on here is that it does specify that 3 voting members constitute a quorum, because before it just said 3 members. And technically you could end up, by having it that way, you could end up with 2 advisory members and 1 voting member. That would technically constitute a quorum. But you'd only be having 1 person eligible to vote, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So it's more or less a technicality clarification there.
Okay. Well. Well,
Lisa,
I would
how's
say
it-
we need to get with Mike. I'm sorry, did I cut somebody off?
Yeah, this is Brian. Just a question about who is it determined who's going to have a 2 or 4 year term?
We just went with every other 2-year, 4-year, 2-year, 4-year. So positions 1 and 3 would be the 2-year, and positions 2 and 4 would be the 4-year. But it was really just random.
I guess with having a quorum here, you guys can decide if this format is going to work for you, and you can determine who's going to leave at the end of the year in the next couple of weeks.
That's it.
Yeah, if you want this format, or if you want the format of increasing that to a 7, a 7-person board, by remaining with the 6 that you have and adding 1 more. So.
Yeah, I kind of like that idea. If Mike knows somebody that wants to join. I mean, but we need to find out through him.
Okay. So what I can do right now is this is on the agenda for tomorrow for council, but I will pull it. And we can talk to Mike and you guys can think about things. And then we can put it back on for the first meeting in January for you guys to make a decision and discuss it. And then we'll go make the actual changes as of the first meeting in January. And technically all of you would just continue in your positions, because if we don't have a replacement lined out, then you would continue, the person filling the position would continue in the position until the new appointment was made. So we can delay this a month. And that gives you guys some time to talk to Mike and contemplate what you'd like to do.
Perfect.
Okay. So we will table it for now. And then you guys have it in your board docs to look at more closely.
Perfect.
Okay.
We lose Doug?
Are you there, Doug?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. All right. So, who all was involved with Light Up the Avenue? Did you guys check it out? Did you see it? What'd you think?
I saw, this is Doug. I saw the fireworks show. It was kind of strange that night with all the fog, you know.
Yes.
I'm curious, what kind of feedback did you get from the fireworks show and public comment? I was seeing quite a bit of, I don't want to say negativity, but frustration that there wasn't more notice put out.
Well, I honestly did not see that. So did you see anything, Carolyn? Everything we got directly to the city was really positive.
So I saw one or two comments about people saying that they weren't aware of it, but we did have it on the news. We had it on our social media. We had it on the webpage, and
Yes.
Well, we had
it
it.
was,
we
I
had-
really struggled with this event because we were, the Lodging Tax Commission they voted to move the funds that were directed toward Freedom Fest over to Light Up the Avenue, with the caveat that we didn't advertise it because they didn't want people congregating. And so I chose, well, Lisa and I really struggled with it when, you know, as far as advertising and that kind of thing, or when we should do it. And so we chose to do it when we did it. It was a little bit of a short notice, but there was a reason for that. And it was COVID, and we didn't want people congregating any more than what they already did. So that's why we made that decision. And it was hard. It was really hard for both of us because
But we did like massively advertise, to the point, it's the first event that I'm aware of that we've had on the NBC News station. So anybody that was watching the morning news had it there as well. I just sometimes just don't know what avenue you have to get it out there in order for every single person to feel like they've been notified.
and
I
I feel like
really
even
like-
if we,
Sorry.
I'm sorry too. Even if we did choose more avenues and get more avenues, I think we would still have those people say, I wish I knew about it.
Yep.
Because we did have people saying that the whole summer for farm market, that they didn't know about it. So I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm not second guessing you. I was just trying to get your feedback
Yeah.
on what you got.
Yeah, no, I'd be happy if any people who feel like they didn't get the notice, or we didn't do a good job of getting the word out there, to give us information on, where they would see it, and then in the future, we can look at those avenues and see about, we couldn't have increased the time frame on this one because we were restricted for not making it draw people to come and gather.
Right.
As far as the outlets and where we could advertise it, we're always open to suggestions.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So anyway, and then we did anybody see the Facebook Live? Carolyn did Facebook Lives for the tree lighting and the parade and the fireworks. So
There was a lot of positive feedback on those Facebook Lives from that I was seeing. People were genuinely thankful. Seemed to be anyway.
So, and they really covered a lot of ground. They tried their hardest to get to, within a two and a half, did it take them 2.5 hours to get through everywhere?
It was at least 2. That's what I heard.
So, I thought they did a really good job of covering all areas of town as good as they could. So in that time frame. So anyway, we're open to suggestions for next year. Next year, we hope to add infrastructure so that we've got more decorations. And then we do have some additional decorations that, provided we can obtain some way of hanging them, we will add to the decorations that we have on the poles, even this year, if we are able to get hanging hardware in time. So as far as the other items here, Brian, do you know anything about the Working Washington Small Business Grants? You are muted.
Sorry. Mike didn't inform me. He wanted me to fill in, so he didn't update me on the item.
All right. So I don't know anything really other than what's in the packet for you guys. But feel free to check out the article that Mike put in for you, and check with him if you've got any questions about it. So, and then I don't know a lot of detail about the development trackers either. I did include it in the packet for your information, so feel free to peruse that in board docs as well. So other than that, I don't have anything else for the commission. So does anybody else have anything for the good of the order?
No, I really don't. I would just like to say one thing. The drive-through and everything was pretty cool. Great feedback here in my neighborhood. The only bummer was the fog with the fireworks. You're never going to get to everybody. Everybody's always going to say, I didn't know. So I wouldn't feel bad about that at all. You guys are trying. You did a good job. The town looks great. So let's just stay on the positive and don't feel bad about negative stuff. Okay. So that's all I want to say about that.
I agree 100%.
Thank you. It really was a lot of hard work for Carolyn to pull, and make it something special, but yet COVID safe. So
Yes.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
We do.
We really do. Yep. Good job, ladies. This
Yes.
situation, it was a good idea. It really was. So anyway, kudos. Well, we might have a short meeting tonight then. That's fine. Definitely, I have read over the packet and all that, and, more or less, this is kind of Mike's show on that information, Lisa, so we can, pick that up next month. And as far as we'll get a hold of Mike can get a hold of us about the tenure. And I don't have anything. If you don't have anything, we can adjourn this meeting.
Okay, can I get a motion to adjourn?
Move to adjourn. It's Bill.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Bye.
All right, we're
Thanks,
adjourned.
everybody.
Good
We're
night.
adjourned. Thank you. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.